I will never do this again in Disney World, and neither should you. We asked our readers and Instagram followers what you should never do when visiting the Magic Kingdom, and things got heated. Here are the top 10 things you must avoid when planning your next trip. Let's get started. Magic Kingdom is a fan favorite for Disney parks, and for good reason. It's nostalgic, whimsical, and makes you feel like a kid again. But that doesn't mean mistakes can't happen for newer visitors and even experts. So we turn to our readers and social media followers to find out what you should never do when visiting the Magic Kingdom. Now, this first point is very important way before you even get to Magic Kingdom. It's all about the planning. Never forget to make your park pass reservations, and never forget to make dining reservations in advance. Have an idea about what parks you plan to visit and book your reservations as soon as it becomes available. This includes dining reservations. Up to 60 days in advance. You do have the option to cancel dining reservations until 2 hours before your reserved time. Now, at the time that I'm filming this, yes, you still need to make your park pass reservations. Annual pass holders have an exception. If you are an annual pass holder, you do not have to make a park pass reservation if you are coming to the park after 2 p.m. But you still have to make a reservation if you're going to Magic Kingdom on Saturday or Sunday. Now let's talk about dining reservations. If you have an idea about where you want to eat, you can book your dining reservations up to 60 days in advance. And some of them, most of them, are very sought after. So 60 days out to the day of your vacation or the day you want to visit that said restaurant, you need to be up very early in the morning making that dining reservation to make sure you don't miss it. When it comes to dining reservation, just keep an eye out, keep checking the website, keep checking the My Disney Experience app. A lot of restaurants do have walk-up wait lists that you can check day of and just see if they have any availability. Some things open day of, especially with those cancellation policies now. It makes it easier for other people to cancel, which then makes it easier for other people to get last-minute reservations. I am the kind of person where, you know, how other people, when they're standing in line, play like Heads Up or, you know, play I Spy, doing something to keep your mind occupied. I'm the type of person that will look at walk-up wait lists availability on my phone while I'm standing in line for a ride. Always check it. It's always being constantly refreshed and updated, and you might get lucky and find the reservation that you were looking for all along. I will say park pass reservations are not as hard to get anymore. They're a lot easier. Disney isn't limiting the capacity as much as they did back when we reopened after COVID, so that's not a huge thing that you have to worry about right now. But still, if you're planning a big Disney World vacation, as soon as you buy your tickets online, make those park pass reservations, number one, so you don't forget to, because it would be terrible if you get all the way to Magic Kingdom and you scan it and you don't have a park pass reservation. Make those park pass reservations as soon as you buy your tickets. The next thing on our list is that you should never stop for coffee at Main Street Bakery first thing in the morning. Let me explain. Main Street Bakery is the Starbucks location here in Magic Kingdom. So if you stop here first thing in the morning, it is going to be so crowded. The lines are going to be out the door. Trust me, I've seen it. I see it almost every day. Don't stop here if you are rope dropping, because you are going to waste valuable rope drop ride time. So where should you get your coffee instead? Don't worry, I will show you. For a shorter coffee line, you can always hit up one of my personal favorites, the Joffrey's Revive in Tomorrowland. This location usually doesn't have a long wait, and you can see right now it's only going to take a few minutes for me to order and grab some coffee. Right now, my go-to order from any Joffrey's location really in Disney World is just an iced vanilla latte. For some reason, it's just really hitting the spot right now. I think it's the summer. Other great locations to grab your coffee. Number one is the Joffrey's at the TTC. Before you even walk into Magic Kingdom, if you are trying to get that coffee in your system ASAP. Emma, if she's trying to grab coffee quickly on the go, she'll hit up Cheshire Cafe over in Fantasyland. And then Quincy likes Friar's Nook for Joffrey's coffee as well. We're all big Joffrey's fans around here. It's fun, it's special. It's not the Starbucks that you can get anywhere. You know, it's like, it's special Disney coffee. So like, it's magical, you know? I think it is. Now, the next thing that you all said you should never do in Magic Kingdom, never rope drop anything in Fantasyland or Tomorrowland. Every morning, Disney Resort guests get an extra 30 minutes in the park, and those sections are only Fantasyland and Tomorrowland. This means lines will have already creeped up to higher than standard rope drop times by the time that you get there if you're not a Disney Resort guest. Specifically, Peter Pan's Flight, Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, those types of very popular rides, the lines are already probably going to be an hour wait, and that's just right at park opening. The team here at AllEars normally recommends when you are arriving to Magic Kingdom to rope drop, you go left and start in Adventureland. That way you can get on rides quickly, like Pirates of the Caribbean, Big Thunder Mountain, Tiana's Bayou Adventure when it opens, formerly Splash Mountain. If you head left to Adventureland first, you'll knock out a bunch of popular attractions with very low waits if you rope drop them. Now, I also would like to add and say never, because when Emma and I filmed our No Genie in Magic Kingdom day, we actually rope dropped Fantasyland and we got on Seven Dwarfs Mine Train and Peter Pan very quickly. So depending on the time of the year, depending on the crowds, you know, you could get some lower wait times if you do rope drop, but for the most part, we always recommend rope dropping Adventureland and Frontierland. And remember, you can always hit up those very popular attractions last thing at night. As long as you get into the line before park close, you are able to ride the attraction. So if you wanted to hit up Seven Dwarfs Mine Train at 9:59 p.m. and the park closes at 10, you are totally free to do so, and you'll get to ride. All right, our next item on this list is to never assume you can just show up, hop in line for something, and ride it. And what do I mean by that? I mean Tron Light Cycle Run, the newest ride in Disney World. You can't just show up and ride it. That's not how it works anymore. Tron Light Cycle Run is the newest ride in Disney World. It is a roller coaster in Magic Kingdom in Tomorrowland where you're hopping onto a bike and you are hopping onto the grid. With the most recent new rides coming to Disney World, Disney has now implemented a virtual queue system. So there's no standby line. You have to grab that virtual queue if you want to ride this attraction. This is how Disney has done the past few new ride openings like Rise of the Resistance, Guardians of the Galaxy, Tron. So it looks like it's not stopping anytime soon. You kind of have a virtual queue for a little bit while the ride is very new, and then by the time the next new ride is here, the virtual queue moves on to that new ride. So how do you join this virtual queue? At 7 a.m. on the day of your Magic Kingdom day, you're gonna hop on the My Disney Experience app, check everyone in your group, make sure everyone is connected in your party before 7 a.m. You can kind of do it a few minutes before 7. Then right at 7, you're gonna wanna have your world clock open. Right at 7 on the dot, you will click to join that virtual queue for Tron. Now, these virtual queues sometimes will disappear in seconds. It is so fast. There's also another drop at 1 p.m., but if you're trying to get into the 1 p.m. virtual queue drop, you have to be in Magic Kingdom. At 7 a.m., you don't. You can do that from the comfort of your resort bed. But for 1 p.m., you have to be in park to try and grab another virtual queue. And that is the only free way to ride this attraction. The other way that you can ride Tron is to buy an individual lightning lane. This is the highest tier of Disney Genie Plus. It is a per person, per ride cost. So you will pay to ride this ride for each person in your family. And I will warn you that even with the virtual queue, that doesn't mean it's a lightning lane. That does not mean it's a fast line. You're still gonna wait most likely an hour with that virtual queue, because right now the virtual queue is the quote standby line. When you do get that virtual queue throughout the day, it will give you a time to come back and ride the ride. I will say you will have an hour when your virtual queue time is called. If you do not make it over here within that hour, you will not get to ride. Even if you are a minute late, there is no grace period right now because it is the newest attraction in Disney World and they cannot accommodate everyone being late. So once your return time is called, get over to Tron, okay? Just drop what you're doing, get over to Tron. Our next never do is to never wait for high demand attractions in the middle of the day. Our prime example right now for Peter Pan's flight, it is a 95-minute wait. No attraction, honestly, is worth 95 minutes, especially one like Peter Pan. The best times to ride the high demand attractions are always first thing in the morning or last thing in the evening. These high demand attractions will likely have insane wait times in the middle of the day. And no, it's starting to rain. Okay, we're moving and we're talking. Peter Pan's flight, Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, Haunted Mansion. They're always gonna have long waits in the middle of the day. So either rope drop those attractions at the very first beginning of the day, or you can ride high demand attractions at the very end of the night, either during fireworks or after fireworks before park close. We need to find cover now. Okay, this is perfect because I was gonna do Mickey's PhilharMagic anyways. Okay, we're now inside under cover. The middle of the day is going to be the hottest part of the day, so that is the time when you need to get inside, get some AC, take it slow for a little bit, grab a snack, drink water, replenish your sunscreen, all of those kinds of things. You don't want to wait for 2 hours in a line that's outside, just standing there. That will not make anyone in your party happy. Some of those attractions that we do recommend in the middle of the day is anything inside with AC. So like Mickey's PhilharMagic that I'm doing right now. You've got the Hall of Presidents in Liberty Square, Carousel of Progress in Tomorrowland. Anywhere that you can sit down, preferably inside with some AC, is going to help a lot on your Magic Kingdom day.
Donald, wake up! It's showtime! Thank you.
And looky there, it stopped raining. So that tip can work in multiple ways. Go inside, see a show when it's middle of the day, peak wait times, or if it's raining, because the rain is gone now. It's probably gonna come back, but we missed it for a little bit. It's very easy to get caught up in the rush of doing everything and anything you can while at Disney, but some of the best moments you can experience are things you just happen upon, or things that you don't expect, like all the details around you. Yes, you spend a lot of money to be here. It's very expensive. You want to make sure you get your money's worth, of course. Who wouldn't? But it is important to stop and smell the roses and look at all the hidden details and all the Imagineering, secrets, and everything to really experience and appreciate all the Disney parks for what they are. Now, right now, if you cannot tell, I am currently walking through the Swiss Family Robinson Treehouse, which most people walk right past and never experience. Now, I know this section that I'm talking about right now is about secrets, but I want to show you something very special. I think a lot of people can agree with me when they say that some of their best family memories or their favorite family memories are maybe when something went wrong and you're all sitting there laughing about it, or maybe a line was too long for an attraction, so you went on a different one and you figured out that's your new favorite thing. It became a family tradition, a family memory. So those are the key things that make Disney so special. And the reason why I love to do Swiss Family Robinson Treehouse, is one of my favorite details, is actually up here, the view of Magic Kingdom. Now the reason that this is one of my new favorite things or a special detail about Magic Kingdom is because Quincy, Emma, and I always do this together on our perfect days. And we make a joke about it every time we went past it, because Quincy's like, no, we need to go do Jungle Cruise. And Emma and I were like, come on, let's just rope drop the treehouse. Like, it'll be fine. So now it's got that special attached memory. And so Swiss Family Robinson Treehouse will always be special to me. So it's very important on your Disney vacation to take a second, take a moment with you and your family, whoever you're traveling with, find something new and exciting, find a new tradition, you know, something to look forward to every time, something that is yours. So I encourage you to do that on your next trip. And if you do have a fun, special moment or family tradition, let us know in the comments below, because those are so fun to read. And it makes me, myself, a Disney expert, sometimes we learn new things by your experience and you letting us know in the comments, we learn new things. So it's super exciting. So share in the comments below. And our next thing that you should never do in Magic Kingdom, never buy water bottles. What? I'm telling you not to drink water? No, don't buy water bottles. Staying hydrated is so important when you are walking around Disney World, especially if you're not used to the weather. It can be so draining, especially in those summer months. You can bring water into the parks, but you will find that it is not difficult to run out quickly. So instead, save some money by not buying water bottles. Around the parks, a water bottle can be $4 to $5 each, which can get very expensive because there's not a whole lot of water in them. Instead, you can go to any quick service location in Disney World and ask for a free cup of water. You can get multiple cups of water, and you can even take that cup of water and pour it into your refillable water bottle that you're gonna bring to the parks, because you're gonna drink water, right? Right, good answer. Also, an extra added bonus for all of my annual pass holders and Disney Vacation Club members, you can get your discount when you buy water bottles at merchandise locations. So any merchandise location that has the little drink machine on the inside, buy it at a merch store and use that discount if you do want to buy a bottle of water. All right, free cups of water. Stay hydrated in Disney World. Drink your water. And the next thing that you should not do in Magic Kingdom, which I think Sage will be proud of this one, you should not miss the live entertainment. A lot of you on our Instagram talked about this one and mentioned live entertainment, and Sage said he was very proud of you all.
That's right. Proud of you, baby.
If you're spending your whole day just going from line to line, attraction to attraction, you're gonna miss all of the live entertainment. And yes, like Sage always says, and I agree, Hashtag live entertainment is important, and it's part of what makes Disney so magical. There are so many great options when it comes to live entertainment just in Magic Kingdom alone. You've got the Festival of Fantasy Parade, you've got Mickey's Magical Friendship Fair, the stage show up on the castle, you've got the pianist at Casey's Corner, you've got the Dapper Dan singing on Main Street. There's just so many great things that Magic Kingdom has to offer, and if you don't see them, you're missing out. I really, really do love Mickey's Magical Friendship Fair. I think it's an amazing castle show. It's got some of all of our favorite characters from all of the Fantasyland stories. I think it's wonderful. I love the ending song. It's just very magical, and if I'm here in the hub around one of the show times, I usually stop by and just watch it, even if it's just one song, you know, as you're walking through the hub. My extra bonus tip for Mickey's Magical Friendship Fair is to not watch the shows that are in the middle of the day. Maybe watch one of the first ones or one of the last ones, so you won't be just standing there baking in the Orlando sun, because that's just terrible.
Hashtag live entertainment is important.
And this one's very important. Never save all of your merchandise hunting for the very end of the night. Now, on the surface, the logic for saving all of your shopping till the end of the day does make sense on one hand. Why would you waste precious park time in stores and then carry around all of your bags all day on rides and in attractions and shows? And why would you carry that with you all day? It's going to get heavy. The big issue here with that idea is that so many other people have the same idea. So the biggest store in all of Magic Kingdom, which is the Emporium, is going to be so crowded at the very end of the night because everyone is leaving. Everyone wants to get in that last minute souvenir. They're going to do some last minute shopping before they leave. Maybe it's the last night of their trip. They need one more souvenir to take home. There's actually a great way that you can save some time shopping at the very end of the night. You can use mobile checkout, so you can completely shop from your phone. You scan the QR code, scan the price tag of the item that you're wanting to purchase, and then you pay using the app, and then you show the confirmation code to the cast members at the exits. So this is very quick and very easy to do if you're all set up in the app, and then you just show them the code at the end, and it saves you so much time, and I promise you won't get stuck in those crazy long lines at the Emporium at the end of the night when you're tired. It's been a long day at Disney World and you just want to go home. You can totally save time with mobile checkout. I can't help myself. We might have to go shopping. I will say the home collection is always the most dangerous spot for me in the parks. I will say I do have that. My mom bought it for me. Very excited to use it. I think one day I will have to own the silverware, but I'm not ready to pull the trigger yet. I don't need it right now, but eventually I'm probably gonna get that. And then, of course, this section is so dangerous. It's dangerous because I collect coffee mugs and I use them every single day, so they don't go to waste. Eventually, I'm also going to need that. Oh, this one, look, it's Mary Poppins' umbrella. I can't. Walk away. Walk away. I can't. Not right now. Now, our last one on this list, I promise you do not want to do in Magic Kingdom. You will regret it. And that is to never get caught in a stampede when leaving the Magic Kingdom at the end of the night. Now, instead of rushing for the bus stop or the monorail station or even the ferry boat with pretty much everyone else in the park leaving at the same time, instead take some time to appreciate the park as it empties out. There are plenty of ways that you can do this. You can admire the lighting on Main Street USA, you can take some photos in the Castle Hub, or even grab some ice cream over at Plaza Ice Cream Parlor. Anytime we are filming in Magic Kingdom, we end our day with Plaza ice cream. That's just how it is. It's become too much of a habit, and it's getting bad, okay? But it makes us happy, and you know what? After a long day in Magic Kingdom, you deserve some ice cream. So instead of waiting in a line for the monorail, grab some ice cream, sit on the curb on Main Street, and enjoy the ice cream for a little bit before getting into the monorail line or bus or however you're getting back to wherever you need to go. By hanging out on Main Street just a little bit longer, you will be saving so much time because instead of waiting in a long line for a bus or a monorail, you can sit on Main Street USA, just hang out with your family, talk about all the fun things you did that day. And specifically talking about ice cream, the Plaza Ice Cream Parlor stays open about 30 minutes later than the rest of the park. So Casey's Corner will probably close, but Plaza and the confectionery will stay open just a little bit later. So grab yourself a snack. It's how we end every single perfect day here in Magic Kingdom. you want to see that in action, go check out one of our perfect day videos because, I mean, to me, the perfect day has to end with ice cream. I mean, or else it wouldn't be a perfect day, right? If you like this video, be sure to like and subscribe, and now go watch Emma and I compete in our left versus right challenge here in Magic Kingdom. I'll see you there.
Hashtag live entertainment is important.